Hey folks, welcome to our second video. I have cat allergies. Yes, I do. And I still live with the Russian blue cat. Today, we're going to talk about Stuart's status and feeding him and what we're planning with him. Okay, so I've had Stuart for approximately 2 weeks now, and he's been settling in just fine. And also how I feed him wet food in the morning, dry food in the middle of the day, and wet food again at night. We will discuss what kind of food I give him too. And as far as Stuart's Instagram and YouTube goes, there is a bright future, and we plan on using the Instagram and YouTube page a lot more. Like when you see my shorts of him and full-length videos like this one, I'm hoping to get more subscribers and more interest. About Russian blue cats.
According to the Cat Fanciers Association, the Russian blue is believed to have originated in the Archangel Islands in northern Russia. These cats have very little written history prior to the late 1800s, which is the Victorian era. Russian folklore abounds with stories of these cats as good luck charms and healing influencers, while other stories indicate that they were the beloved pets of Russian royalty, not to mention 2 English queens. Thought to have been brought to England by sailors, Russians participated in the early English cat shows, but at the time they were called Archangel cats and competed with all other solid blue cats at the time. From the early 20th century until World War II, Scandinavian breeders took the lead in developing the breed. And during World War II, the Russian blue breed almost went extinct. After the war ended, U.S. breeders began importing cats from Europe and gradually combined the English and Scandinavian bloodlines to produce the Russian blue that we know today. Purebred Russian blue cats are hard to find. Choose your cat wisely, because you won't find them in a shelter or a cat cafe. Another way of finding a Russian blue cat is to accept an owner surrender when available. Never buy from a kitten shop or support any shady organization that runs kitten mills. It is unethical and illegal.
Now, according to the Untamed.com description of the Russian blue cat, well, they shed less than other cats do, and they produce significantly less FeL-D1 protein, the main allergen that causes cat allergies. Also, people's reactions tend to differ greatly, so if you're severely allergic, I will get into what I do and what you can do. I take allergy shots, and I have been for 2 years now, because I used to be severely allergic to cats when I was younger, and in the past, I was 5, and my skin started breaking out from a relative's old cat. And then when I was 10, I tried to pet a cat again, and when I did pet the cat, the allergens got up into my sinuses, and I was sneezing and had dry and watery eyes for 2 hours after that, and it was bad. And I also use 2 HEPA filters in my place. The HEPA filters have done great, not only to absorb the cat allergies, but to absorb all the dust and the mites that get into an apartment from being in a stale place. The kind of dry food I feed him, it is the Purina Pro Plan allergen reducing food, and it's the first of its kind and the cheapest of its kind right now, and it's the only way that you can reduce your cat's allergen levels. The Purina Pro Plan allergen food is supposed to reduce 47% of your cat's allergens within 21 days of feeding him. What it does is it has egg powder made, it's chicken flavor, it does not have vegetables in it, so what the egg powder infused food does is attack the FeLD1 protein at the source, and it's supposed to cut down on it. It's good for if you have mild cat allergies and you want to take a rescue cat home, but I'm severely allergic and I still get dry eyes with Stuart. I expose myself to cats every week at a cat cafe I volunteer at, and it's supposed to help build up immunity or tolerance to it on top of taking my shots. But I always have eye drops and nose spray with me just in case I have a big flare-up. If it gets really bad, I always use my nose spray. What to consider allergy-wise before taking a Russian blue cat home? I just want to say that no cat is 100% hypoallergenic. You may have less of a cat allergy, but you may do well with the Russian blue without feeding him the food. You may have severe allergies, but you can't tolerate the cat, so you have to get allergy shots. Again, your reactions to the cat may vary. Always talk to your allergist or doctor about whether you want to have a cat come home or not, and always check your tolerance level for allergies. What I did was, over the past 2.5 to 3 years, I did my research on hypoallergenic cat breeds. The Russian blue, the Siberian, the Bengal cat, just to name a few. They're supposed to be hypoallergenic, but they're not 100%, because you could still get a flare-up, you could still get dry eyes, or you might not be able to tolerate the cat without allergy shots. I sampled the blankets from different breeders of the Russian blue and the Siberian cat. And also, you gotta be realistic when the cat comes home, because when they come home, they may or may not warm up to you right away. And most importantly, you gotta let them come to you. You gotta let them come to you and bond with them as much as you can. Probe out your allergy reactions, see if you have dry eyes, see if you have an inflamed sinus, and let them come to you. That's the most important thing about bonding with a cat, especially a Russian blue. And in conclusion, today we learned about how to manage allergies while still having a Russian blue in the house. We've still got miles to go with Stuart. We'll see how his allergy levels go within the next couple of weeks. And he won't be a kitten forever, and he won't give me dry eyes and a stuffy sinus forever, because he'll grow up and he'll be a nice boy. Well, thanks for watching our video today, and I hope that you get some inspiration to get your own Russian blue cat or hypoallergenic cat. Again, this is not official doctor's advice or a product endorsement. It's just an informational video and an inspirational video about what I do with my cat. Thanks for watching. Check out my Instagram page for Stuart and my Discord for Stuart, and subscribe.